Pixie Orange farming in Kenya is one form of agribusiness that has picked up pace faster than any other. The reasons for these are obvious. It is highly profitable, and that is not only the attractive bit about it, perhaps the fact that Pixie oranges can be grown even in arid and semi-arid areas like Machakos, Kitui, Baringo and the coastal regions of Kwale and Kilifi is what has led to its boom in the country. Currently, the demand for these juicy fruits is so high because of their higher quality and sweetness compared to any other varieties of oranges. The reason why most of the Pixie we consume in the country comes from Ukambani is the fact that this variety, just like any other orange varieties, grows best in warm or hot areas. And so, we traveled to Ukambani to meet one of the largest Pixie farmer in the country. Join me to find out more. Welcome to today's episode of Kilimo na Biashara. Today we are in Makueni County and we're here to do citrus farming. When I say citrus, it's about orange farming, smooth lemon, tangerine. There's a lot of orange farming today. So we are meeting one Peter Mwaka who's doing orange farming. So let's go meet him.
Welcome to Joland Farm. Hi.
Hello.
Yes, welcome to Joland Farm.
Thank you so much. You're carrying some goodies.
Yes, you taste. Okay, you have the sweetness of the orange.
The sweetness of Makueni County.
Makueni County.
Let's see if it's as sweet as it looks.
Yes. Very sweet.
I need another one.
Yeah, we are.
I need another one.
We are so generous to welcome visitors. Yes,
you guys are so generous.
Yes.
It's so sweet. Others are seedless. Others have seeds.
Yeah, others are
I've noticed
without.
you have a variety.
Yeah, many variety with the seeds, orange, Washington Navels, Pixie, smooth lemon, yellow lime.
Oh my God, you have all of that.
Yes, and the love lemon.
Wow.
Ile ya kienyeji.
Halala sandara sijui nini. Let's go.
Ani tangerine. Yes.
The smooth lemon.
Yeah.
Let's go see. I'm
Okay.
so curious to see how this is grown.
Okay.
Tuende kwa shamba.
Tuende kwa shamba. Yeah.
Tuende tukikula
Yeah,
hii ama
yes.
tuende tupatie kijana. Naona kuna kijana hapa.
Yeah.
How are you? Sawa, tuende kwa shamba. Ziko tamu sana.
Ziko tamu. Yeah. This is a nursery, Joland nurseries, with a lot of, with many seedlings. Here
Wow.
we have 30 grafted the seedlings.
And it's well managed. It's so
And
nice. How long should it be at the seedbed?
it can take, it can take 2 years with this bag.
Oh, so here at the seedbed.
Yes, it's seedbed.
How much can a seedling go for?
500 per seedling.
So how long does it take at the seedbed?
It can take 2 years. If you don't have a buyer, then after 2 years you can transfer them to the main ground where it is a farm where you are prepared for planting. Yes.
Now I'd like to see how it is planted.
When planting, the hole must be 2 feet deep and 2 feet wide.
Oh, 2 feet deep and 2 feet
Yes.
wide.
Then you put a small hole at the middle.
Oh.
Then you place the
fruit.
seedlings, the fruit, like this one, like this one.
So we go plant that one.
To plant
That one
this
is grafted or?
This one is grafted.
Ah.
Then you go down there.
I go?
Yes.
Okay.
Go down there.
Sinilidhani mgeni siku ya kwanza
Shika
jamani.
hii, uteremke nayo.
Nishuke mpaka hapa.
Enda hapo. Yes. Like that. Then this one We are going to we remove. Go put it in the middle hole.
So this one.
Yeah.
And this place is so sandy.
Yeah.
It grows well in a sandy area.
Yes. Have that spoon chapa kidogo.
So?
Weka mchanga, chukua hiyo kijiko ya mchanga. The manure.
Yeah.
Let the manure done.
This is the manure.
Yes. Weka.
Which manure is this?
Forest soil.
Oh.
Forest soil. Yes.
This requires a lot of water?
Yeah, a lot of water.
So from here, we wait for another
2 years.
For another 2 years.
Then you'll start harvesting.
So now you know this is my plant. I'll come back
You'll
to harvest
come
in
back
2 years.
In 2 years' time.
Now let's go see the one that are matured. I'm so impressed by the seedbed.
Yeah.
It's well managed. And in that side, you don't get affected by pests and diseases.
Yeah. This is the first vat.
It has how many approximately? How many trees?
425.
Oh, 425.
Yes.
And all of them have...
Pixie and a few minora.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow! This is a beautiful orchard.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I feel like I'm in Garden of Eden.
Also, you wanted to see how do we irrigate.
But first, I'm so mesmerized by your farm. Lead us through. Which one commands the market between the two?
Pixie commands the market. Minora is used for juice.
One tree like this one can produce up to how many fruits?
It depends. It can, like that one over there, you can have 200 kg to 300. And 1 kg it goes for 7 to 8 pieces. So you multiply 300 to 7, you get 210 pieces.
Those are so many oranges. But now let's start from the beginning. How did you venture into this orange, or let's say citrus farming?
Somebody introduced me to this orange farming. In 1976, I planted the first lot, the plot below here, 600 trees. Then I grafted. In 1978, I started the first harvest. I harvested 1 ton.
That's quite a lot. 1977 and you could get that?
Yes, and that time we are selling at 4 to 5 shillings per kilo.
What are other challenges that a farmer can go through?
Before this pandemic came, 2020, things were going smoothly. But when it came, markets were closed, no movement. The fruits were here, but the grocery we supply, they dropped from taking 1,000 kg, they took 400 kg. Before they were taking 2 tons per week. Then when this corona came, they took 400 kg to 300 to 400.
Is that so? We were expecting, at least with this pandemic, the uptake will be up because it has vitamin C.
What was making money this COVID is rough lemon, ndimo. They were in high demand.
Here at Joyland, how many varieties do you have?
4. This is Pixie, these 2 here, Minora behind you there, these big ones, Tangerine, and washing Navio, it is in that farm, and smooth lemon.
Why the different varieties?
Some people want Pixie, others want orange, others want Minora.
So among the varieties, which one commands the market?
Pixie, because of sweetness and the juicy. People like them.
So how much should I put in when I want to venture into citrus farming? How much is needed?
200,000 to 300 if you have land.
So how are the returns on investment?
You can have at least, when it's to the lower side, 4.5.
Mwaka, let's now talk about the market for oranges. How are the market dynamics for oranges?
I do send them to neighbors, grocer, go down, parklands, corner shop. Other local people come to buy from my farm to take it to the city park.
And exporting, have you thought of venturing into the international market?
Yeah, we decided to export this year, but because of the pandemic, we are given the certificate to export, but we haven't started.
How much do you sell per kg?
140 shillings per kilo. The maximum is 150. They can't go beyond that.
So Mwaka, I've seen some of the varieties that you have here. There are ones that are so green and there are ones that are yellow. They have yellow leaves. Is it a deficit of something, or that's the nature?
It's a deficit of something, but I have an agronomist who is Eric. He will tell us what's happening, because there might be a lack of something in the soil. Yeah.
He's around?
Yes, around.
Okay, let's go look for him.
Okay.
Hello, Eric.
Hello, Linda.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
I see you have goodies here.
Yeah, you're most welcome.
How are they?
They're looking nice.
Wow. Welcome back to Kilimo na Biashara, and like I told you earlier, Eric, our agronomist, is right here. Eric, thank you so much for joining us. Eric, so in this farm, me and Mwaka, we've been talking about citrus farming. And many viewers might not understand what really citrus farming is. What is citrus farming?
Citrus farming is really a group of fruits within the citrus family, and within the citrus there are other varieties. Like this one, we have Pixie as a variety. We have Washington Navio, the seedless orange. We have Valencia, which is also another variety but with seeds of orange. We have Tangerine, which is another variety. We also have lemon, marine lime. We have smooth lime. Many varieties within the citrus family.
So normally when you come to this farm, what are those practices that you come to do? What is the first thing you do?
When I normally come to the farm on a regular basis, we do a crop walk in the farm with the owner of the farm. Then we go making decisions on what to be done, where and when. Yeah, because if when we do a scouting, we have to prescribe which chemicals are supposed to be applied depending on the pH and the efficacy of the chemical based on the pests.
So from an expert point of view, when you come to this farm, what are those practices that you look at when you come here?
As an agronomist, when you come to the farm, one is to do a scouting. You check on the pests and diseases. If there is need for any spraying, depending on the threshold, then you make a decision on which chemical, and by the time you make a decision on the chemical, you have to check at the stage of the crop, because if the crop is at harvesting stage, it means you have to consider the chemical not to spray those chemicals which long PHI. Long PHI is long pre-harvest interval, so that you don't delay the harvesting. Because we as a farm, we are very concerned about food safety. We don't want to sell oranges to people or when already they have maximum residual levels of pesticide we have applied in the farm. The farm has to be hygienical clean. You plow the farm. The other thing is nutrition. You have to give some routine application of fully decomposed farmyard manure into your citrus farm, and this will make the farm production tend to increase, because with proper decomposed manuring of your farm, you are likely to get very high yields.
You've talked about scouting. What are the pests and diseases that citrus plants are prone to?
In a citrus plant, you are likely to find things like thrips. Thrips, they normally come during early growing stage or even during flowering, because they suck the plant sap. You are also likely to find red spider mites, which feed on the leaves, and they also they make the fruits not be very smooth.
So Eric, Waka was telling me the difference between the yellow and the green leaves. Might there be a deficit of a particular nutrients or what?
Yeah, okay. Part of our crop work is we have to make a decision and know whether the crop nutrition is right, because maybe the deficiency could be caused by lack of a certain element. For example, the ones you can see which are pale, it could be either lack of potassium, lack of magnesium, or lack of nitrogen, especially when the crop is in high production. It tends to use a lot of nutrients, and therefore you are likely to find those deficiencies. So you have to correct.
Tell us more about the pests and diseases.
There are scales, like you could see, there are scales, and scales are also feed sucking pest.
So how do you identify the scales?
They stick on the stem and also the leaf. They attack on the outside of the leaf and also the stem, and they try to feed from the plant. They suck the plant sap, and then the plant is likely to lose leaves and also start dying back.
So Eric, this is a semi-arid area. What is a favorable soil type for citrus farming?
The best soils is supposed to be a free draining soil. So sand loam soils is the best suited for this crop, because it's a deep-rooted crop. So sand loam is the best soil.
Since the roots you've said goes right deeper, does it require a lot of water to germinate?
What I've seen with the citrus, drips don't work very well because they need kind of flooding. You need a lot of water, so you kind of have to flood the basin. You put much water up to you fill in the hole, kind of, and you give it some time, like once every 2 weeks.
So if someone intends to irrigate, to use any type of irrigation, which one is favorable for this particular farming?
The best irrigation for citrus is basin irrigation, where you do flooding, because they kind of need a lot of water. And the feeder roots, since we say when the plant grows, all the feeding roots are within the extent of the canopy. So for you to get sufficient irrigation, you also have to make the plant, you create a basin at the base of the plant where you also put some manure, and then you can put your irrigation there. The farm has to be hygienical clean. You plow the farm. The other thing is nutrition. You have to give some routine application of fully decomposed farmyard manure into your citrus farm, and this will make the farm production tend to increase, because with proper decomposed manuring of your farm, you are likely to get very high yields.
So before we go and harvest, tell us about the benefits of citrus plants or fruits.
The health benefit of citrus plants, being a fruit, is able to give vitamin C, which enables a healthy person to be resist against any diseases. So it is really a very good product for making somebody strong. Like with the COVID, I mean, this is a very good choice of a variety because they will help you to resist the infection.
So what are other benefits of having these fruits?
Well, it's an income to the farmer because the farmer is able to sell and buy other commodities or rather do other things because it's really an enterprise. Once you plant the citrus in a commercial way, you are likely to make good money from the farm.
So Eric, amongst the varieties that we have here in this farm, which one is favorable? Which one would you recommend a farmer who intends to venture into citrus farming?
The best one, which has appeared to be giving the best returns, is a Pixie is turning out to be the best. It is one variety that is able to give you better returns. It's very sweet. If you actually have a customer who has tested Pixie, will not buy the others, will always be coming for Pixie.
Eric, Ukambani has been known for the sweetest fruits, say watermelon, these citrus fruits. What's the secret, or what are the favorable temperatures for growing citrus fruits?
Generally, fruits like warm areas because the heat, or rather the sun, is really a requirement in the sweetness of any fruit, and with enough water. Because if you are able to get water for irrigation and there is enough sunlight, then you get the best fruit.
Eric, that has been quite insightful, and you talked about scouting. Huh? Let's go scout as we have it.
Let's go scouting. So Linda, let me show you how we do the harvesting and the sizes, the color,
yes,
and how to do the grading. Because
so the sizes depend also with the market.
The sizes depend with the market.
Yes.
There are those who would prefer the smaller, medium size.
Yeah.
There are those who would want the big sizes. So during harvesting, the color is important. You have to make sure the color is coming out because otherwise when it turns the color, it's mature.
So it turns to be yellow?
It has to be yellow. I want to show you the one which is not mature yet. Let's see.
So I put this inside here?
Yeah, put
this
that one
ready?
inside. Yeah, maybe like this one. This one is not ripe yet.
Oh, this one is not ripe.
Not ripe
but
yet.
There are some who also want this.
Yeah, maybe the lemon, but not this particular one.
So even as we are continuing to harvest, we have to test some.
Yeah, definitely.
But I see this tree has ripe ones.
Very ripe ones.
These ones.
This tree can give you up to 300 kilos.
Oh,
Yeah.
one tree.
Yes,
one
one
tree can give you up to 300 kilos.
Yeah,
That is quite
within
big.
one season. Yeah.
That is quite big. This is so yummy, and it's already pouring the juice.
Yeah.
So you said this
It's very
one is
juicy.
favorable for juice.
Yeah. You can see the juice coming
Yeah,
out.
it's pouring out like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, you see?
It's so juicy.
Sure.
And the way this area is so dry. I have to try it.
Very good. Very sweet.
What's your secret? What's the secret?
The secret is good nutrition, good pest control, and you spray the right chemical at the right time. Yeah.
Wow. I'm so impressed.
Most welcome.
It is so tasty.
Yeah.
And you've said it's pest control, water management.
Yes.
Wow. There you've had it from Eric, our agronomist today. These pixies are quite, look. They're pouring the juice already. This is juice. This is favorable for juice production. And I hope you've enjoyed our show today for citrus farming. It involves a lot. So if you're interested, you might as well make your way to Makueni County and visit his farm. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. Until next time, my name is Linda Koskei.